Hi everyone, welcome to my channel if it is your first time here. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Good to see you again. Look at what we're getting ready to do. Hair. Surprise, surprise. So last video I uploaded relating to hair content was me putting these in. My goal was to have them in for like 2 weeks and then take them out, redo them with like longer hair that was like actually made for passion twists instead of this hair, because this hair ain't the right hair. Yeah, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks at this point. My weekends just got away from me. My plans didn't end up working out how I planned them to go. So yeah, I've been rocking this little bun for like well, I rocked a different bun last week, and then I put this bun in this week at some point when I went to get in the shower, and then the next day I just didn't feel taking it down, and everyone at work was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And I'm like, this hair been the same hair for the past month. Why now do you love it? Because in this different bun, like it ain't no different hair. But yeah, it's still, and it's looking pretty decent-ish. I definitely went swimming with this hair in. That was not part of the plan. I didn't really realize that we were so yeah, went swimming, didn't plan it, it just happened. Boyfriend and I went to Roanoke, Virginia to visit his sister. And when we were there, we went to a swim park. I did not plan on actually getting into the water and getting my hair wet. So I got in with my hair in a bun, and then they had a slide at the indoor pool. So next thing you knew, me being the water child I am, I ended up on the slide, of course. So you go down a water slide, what happens? You get dumped into the water, and spoiler alert, my hair got wet. So I planned to take my hair out when we got back, but we ended up getting back like pretty late Sunday. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it out some point in the middle of the week, or I'll just take it out over the weekend. But the next weekend, I think I had to work Saturday, and then I think Sunday we went to brunch, and after brunch, I think, if it's the time I'm thinking about, because this was back in August, mind you, but if it's when I'm thinking about, we went to brunch last, we came home and fell asleep, didn't do anything we had planned, and just pretty much just spent the whole Sunday like not doing nothing. And then that week went past, and then my parents and my sisters moved, so I helped them move. My parents and one sister moved to North Carolina, and my other sister moved to Elk Ridge. So that weekend, it was supposed to have been a simple move, but they have a lot of stuff. So it was Labor Day weekend, and it took us all weekend. I was just like so exhausted, I couldn't do anything else. Like anything else. And then last weekend, what happened? Last weekend, I didn't work, didn't go to brunch. I don't know what happened last weekend, like why I didn't take my hair out. I think I just slept, because I hadn't like really caught up on sleep, because from here to where my parents moved, it's a 7-hour drive without stopping, and we had to take the dog with us because you can't move without your pet. And so when we had to stop and let her out, we stopped and ate. Ended up being like a 8-ish hour drive 8-ish hour drive to get down there. And then we moved their stuff. And then I had to drive back up here because I had work on Tuesday after Labor Day. Left like pretty late on Monday. Oh my goodness. Left pretty late on Monday to get back up here. And I was just tired all of last week. And then I finally caught up on sleep and a little bit of house chores, like housework and whatnot. And then this week went by in a blur. And then here we are. Today's the 14th. My plan was actually to go see my dad this weekend in North Carolina, but he's supposed to be coming up at some point. Either like tomorrow, later today, this week. I'm not really sure when, but his birthday is today. So the initial plan was to go down. I'm kind of glad that plans changed because now I can finally take my hair out. And as you can see, it is pretty tangled down in here. Like I have a whole like knot like right here where my thumb is. Like it's about to be a baby dread or a baby lock. But yeah, plan was to get these in 2 weeks and then 2 weeks out. Like put them in for 2 weeks and then take them out in 2 weeks. Wait, yeah, put them in, had them in for 2 weeks, then take them out. That didn't happen. So now I'm dealing with like super old, like a bunch of shed hair is going to be in here, of course. And then it got chlorine in it. Like I rinsed it after we got back from the little swim place when it got wet. But it hasn't been shampooed. So yeah. And there's going to be like a ton of freaking fuzz. I gotta get better with life. But yeah, pretty much the way I installed them, I don't really need any tools to take them out. All I need to do is just untwist them. I could cut them, but I can't find my like scissors, and I don't like using my hair shears on like hair that's not mine because it dulls the blades. And I don't have a blade sharpener thingy for my hair shears. So, yeah. Pretty much just unravel them. And then when you get to the part at the top where you braided your hair, unbraid it. And then the fake hair just slides out. Hopefully, towards the like top and middle, it won't be like as terrible as this initial one was, because ooh, lordy, I definitely need to make sure I do a really good deep conditioning mask, because this is not my hair just feels like straw. And I decided, kind of sort of halfway decided, that I'm not going to do a wash and go right after this. Like my hair needs to like chill, like put some moisture in it and just let homegirl chill out, because I didn't put her through a lot, you know. Simply just doing this style wasn't a lot, but like how little I have maintained my hair in this style, insane, freaking insane. So I do want to, you know, make a point to say, if you choose to have your hair in a protective style for more than like 2 or 3 weeks, check on your roots, sis. Make sure they are okay. Make sure they're not going to be like mini locks at the end of your protective style. because between shed hair and lint at the back of my neck, oh my gosh, I'm low-key dying right now. Like, lowest of keys, but still dying. Oh my goodness. I'm looking into my mirror and I'm just seeing like so much lint and like so many tangles. Ooh. Anywho, I wanted this video to kind of be like a chit-chat slash like protective style takedown, because I have been watching YouTube for like ever, it seems like. And a lot of the channels I follow are of course about natural hair, because that's like my main like passion. Is what attracted me to even starting my own channel. Like, I would just be out and about and people would ask me about my hair, or like family members would ask me about my hair. Like, my nephew was like, hey, can you make me something to moisturize my hair? My boyfriend's mom asked about making products to moisturize her hair. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess if like, you know, in the people that you know, if one person's hair looks good, you're going to kind of go to that person and kind of figure out like what they know, what they can help you with and whatnot. So I kind of became that person before I even started my channel. And, you know, just me liking to do my own hair, because it is kind of therapeutic, very relaxing, you know, super satisfying to see like you go from looking like a tumbleweed to like, you know, your curls popping, or if you flat iron your hair nice and sleek and straight, and you know, just the overall health and like journey you go on with your hair. So I started my channel. You know, I thought about it for a couple years. Like, you can ask my boyfriend. I bought a camera a few years ago and never used it. Like, I bought this camera that I'm currently using when I still lived at home. Ouch. I moved out of my parents' house in November 2016. It is September 2019. Okay? I just started my channel January of 2019. If you look at like when my channel was created, it'll say some other point, because I made the name and everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to start filming, I'm going to upload this video, da 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 da. And I filmed a video, and I started editing it, and I was like, no. Like, this is not good footage, it's not good lighting, it's not this, it's not that. No one's going to watch this, no one wants to see this nonsense, no one cares about this, no one's going to watch your stuff. Like, I was downplaying myself hard, like, hard. So, you know, he is super supportive. And he's like, when are you going to start your channel? You know, why haven't you started it yet? What's holding you back? And, you know, if you can't be, you know, 100% honest with the person you're dating, or your spouse, significant other, or whatever, like, why be with them? If you have to hide things and, you know, kind of lie about your thoughts, or you can't just be yourself, why be with them? So, you know, telling him, you know, the honest truth about why I haven't started and what I think and all of that, and he's just like, you don't know. You don't know until you try. You should just try it. And I'm like, well, I mean, you make sense, but why would I just start? Why would I just do that? And he's like, well, how else would you find out if anyone likes your stuff without you just starting your channel? And I'm like, dang. Like, that logic, the sense that made, it's almost like it made too much sense, you know? So I did. I just went ahead, started my channel, just jumped right in. But it still wasn't good. Like, if you look back at my first video, mind you, this is only like This video right here is only like maybe my 20th video. I don't even know. Like, I haven't counted how many I have on my channel. But I know I don't have a whole lot. But that's because I started, I felt really good. Then I took a little hiatus because, kind of just getting your feelings sometimes and whatever. I took a time off. And I was like, yeah, my videos are not good. No one wants to see my stuff. My views are not good, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, well, how do you think people are going to find your channel and how are you going to get good views if you're not consistent? And I was like, dang it, there you go again, making sense. How dare you? So, ouch. So I took my little hiatus, did some thinking, and then I was like, you know what, you're right, let's just jump back into it. So even though I've been uploading lately, outside of this last recent break, I've been uploading weekly lately. I still don't have a huge amount of subscribers and views and all of that, but I can see where when I was consistent in June and July, where I was getting really good traction and things were taking off. But lately I've been watching other channels who were primarily hair channels, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to just do hair anymore, I want to also do this kind of content, and I hope you guys still enjoy it, yada yada. And I'm like, I also don't want to just do hair. Don't get me wrong, I love natural hair and all it stands for and all its glory and all that. I love natural hair so much. How could you not? You have natural hair. You have to love your natural hair, right? Yeah. But when it comes to doing this whole social media thing and, trying to find your place in the world and find your niche, or I think that's how you pronounce that word, niche. When you're trying to find that and find your place pretty much and what is best for you, and develop your own brand, and eventually I do want to work for myself. I'm not quite sure doing what just yet, but I just know I was not sent here to work for somebody my entire life. There's no way. There can't be, that can't be me. I can't do that. Don't get me wrong, I have a job now. I enjoy it sometimes. I'm not gonna front. It's in sales. Sales isn't for everybody, but I do my best, try to make sure that whatever I'm doing is gonna lead me to some sort of success, whether it's long term with working for myself or short term being with this company. So why did I say all that? You ever just be talking and lose your train of thought? Oh, so pretty much, I just wanted to make sure that I don't kind of back myself into a corner. So that's why I kind of wanted to start doing other videos besides just hair stuff, because I am more than just hair stuff. I don't want to back myself into only putting out hair content and then once I get some good traction going and get good bit of subscribers and everything, and I switch over to doing other kinds of videos, my following kind of suffers because I wanted to change it up. You know what I mean? I want to change it up now, early. That way, once we get further along in this game, it doesn't come as a surprise when I put up a random vlog or a random cooking video. So, yeah. I say all that to say, if you want to start something, just start it. If you're watching YouTube day in and day out and you have, a set of favorite YouTubers or influencers or whatever you want to call them, you have a set of your faves and you're like, man, I could totally do this. I could totally, become the next Jackie Ayana. Like, I think I said her name right. I hope I did. If I said it wrong, I'm so sorry. Don't kill me. But if you want to be the next Jackie, like, she didn't just, randomly decide, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna start making my makeup videos today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have my collab palette. I couldn't think of the word. Made. Like, it took time and effort, and if you're, like, dead set on being your own boss, like, just go for it. Like, I wish I had started my channel years ago when I lived at home still, because there was a lot of content I could have been making, like looking for an apartment video, packing myself to move, moving day, unpacking, apartment tour. This is my 3rd apartment, and I now live with my boyfriend, and it's cool. Like, it's lit. I ain't even going front. Like, I really enjoy living here with him, because not only is it a really nice space, it's something that we have together. It's not like I moved in with him at his apartment, or he moved in to my apartment with me, and like, I feel like if you move into someone's space that was just their space before, it's still gonna feel like it's their space once you're there as well, instead of it being y'all space, if that makes any kind of sense. So we had been, trying to figure out when we move in together, and I was trying to figure out where to make it so that it wouldn't be like I'm, coming crashing at your spot. But all the years of, me moving into apartment number 1, kind of getting settled there, moving to number 2, getting settled there and staying there, redecorating, kind of reorganizing my room and whatnot, shopping for furniture and everything. And then when we decided to move here, that was at least like 5-6 videos just there. And then I also could have been, kind of further along in my hair journey and just been further. So if you're thinking about it and you're on the fence and you don't know when you should, do it today. If you don't even need a camera. Like, I bought this camera and I didn't really need to. I thought I needed to, but now I see people who like film using their phones, and I'm like, wow, I could have did that, but I didn't. So whatever, too late to whine about the past. But if you have a smartphone and you have any kind of like, you can use natural light. You can make your own ring light like I did at one point, or you can go out and buy like a soft box, a soft light box like I have now. It's 3 lights, but I really only use 1 because I don't need all 3. It's just a little too much for what I'm doing. But dude, you can totally like just get started. You can totally just get started with just having a smartphone, and you can go buy a little tripod from Best Buy. You can buy a phone tripod. I'm sure they have them at like Five Below. I think I got mine from there. I have a little phone clip that I would use whenever I did use my camera to film some things. Like, before, I was being lazy and I didn't go buy a new memory card, so my memory card would get full pretty quick, but I wasn't done filming, so I would need to switch over to using my phone to finish filming. So I had to get a holder for my phone, and I think I got it from Five Below. I could be wrong. I don't remember. It's been a while. But you don't need a lot of fancy equipment is my point. The ring light I made, I got the materials from Walmart. It may have cost me $20, if that. So if you have $20 to spare, or $25 if you go to Five Below and get a little like phone tripod, and then you make your ring light. And you don't have to use the homemade ring light for forever. It can just be like the beginning. Once you get the traction going, and you kind of like, you're like, yeah, I'm in the groove, I like what I'm doing, I understand how to use this stuff, then you're good. And as far as editing, you can edit on your phone. I don't know for sure what you can use on an Android phone because I don't have one. I have an iPhone. But you can download iMovie and edit that way. And I'll admit, like, using iMovie on the computer is a lot more features than what the phone version has. But if you don't have a computer, that's okay. You don't need to have it initially just to start. Like, you can start out and still do really well with just the bare minimum stuff. If I had knew all that I know now, back when I was considering starting and, oh, I don't have this and I need this so I can start and it be good. If I knew what I know now, I would have been started. But the whole point of, doing this whole YouTube thing and journey and sharing content is to help other people. It's not just to, keep secrets or, oh, I know this great thing, but I'm not going to tell anybody because then they can use it and get further ahead of me. Listen, there is room for everybody to be successful. There is room for everybody to eat, okay? Just because you want to do natural hair doesn't mean that the next person behind you who also has natural hair and wants to make a channel can't do their channel. Because maybe you just want to sit there and only do voiceovers and that's that. Maybe you want to do ASMR videos. Do that. Maybe you want to do like a complete journey from like big chop to waist length hair. Like, there's no limit on what you can do, because if you think about it from the standpoint of cars and whatnot and like different brands for like makeup and jewelry and perfumes and soap and like there's not just one brand or one company that makes clothes. Like, yeah, everyone has t-shirts. Okay. But what sets apart Hanes from Gucci? Like, clothes are clothes, right? If Hanes already existed, then why the heck would Gucci start making t-shirts? Like, that's how I think about things now. Just because someone else already has the idea doesn't mean that I can't do it too. There's not really a thing anymore. It's like, oversaturation isn't really a thing. Like, there's no such thing as too many people doing the same thing. If there were, then there wouldn't be space for anyone else to start doing the new thing. And sometimes people start doing things because, oh wow, this is a really nice fad and I can jump in on this and make a quick buck. But when it's not your passion, you can kind of tell. Maybe not initially, but over time, it starts to get like really weird and like fake, and it's just, no, like, you don't want to see that. Like, I don't have anything to compare it to. Like if I were to start, my boyfriend, he like buys shoes and resells them, right? And he's like, hey babe, you should do this too. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds pretty cool, kind of lucrative, make a little cash, but it's not my passion. So I feel like if I were to start doing that, it wouldn't do anything for me. Like, I would be over it real quick. So if anyone starts like doing things just to make a quick buck, eventually they're going to get tired of it because it's not what they're passionate about. And I don't want to fall into the dispassionate part of working. Like, I don't want to start doing something because it seemed fun and a quick buck, and then I get, over it quickly because it's not panning out, and I don't really care about it because I didn't care about it in the first place. I don't want to waste my effort, if that makes any sense. So, all that rambling and chit-chat and talk, was mostly just to say, if you're passionate about something, pursue that passion. If you want to do YouTube or social media, do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. It's just that simple. Do what makes you happy. Do what you want to do. Do you, boo-boo. Do you. Period. I decided life is just too short to not do what you want. And it's only bettering yourself. Do it. It's 2019. There's no time like the present to progress. You just need to progress, pretty much. Like the time for standing still and being content is over. The time has come and gone, and if you're still being content and you're fine with being content, I don't know. I feel like you should always want more for yourself. Always. Always. It doesn't matter if you work for Google and you make $100,000 a year. You should always want to make more. You should always be looking for the next thing. And that's not to say, don't be grateful for whatever stage you're in. Appreciate the progress you've made thus far, but also realize that there's more progress you can make. There's no such thing as a limit. There's no such thing as a ceiling. Like, the sky's the limit, okay? Get out there and get what you want. So I'm just going to continue untwisting and pulling out lint and old shed hair, and yeah. Oh my god. Alright, not a good idea. So I just want to come back with a few more to show you exactly how I get these out. Pretty much what I'm doing once I get the braided hair out, I'm just going through and separating the 3 sections of my hair where I had braided the root. I'm trying to pull out whatever lint and shed hair there is, because it's a lot. And then what I'm doing is literally just taking it and putting it back here. Just finishing unraveling this. And actually, let me zoom in a bit so you can see it more clear. Okay, so untwisting this. And then separate it. And now you see where my hair is and then where the fake hair continues. Right? So then you want to come in a little bit more and you unbraid your hair. And I have these 2 random strands that were tangled in with my hair. Just pull them out. Anyway, unbraid your hair where you braided the root. Kind of sort of make it make sense. Don't just start pulling, because then you're going to cause extra tangles. Your hair is already dry and tangled enough. Don't need any help. Oh hell. Okay, there we go. Whew. Once you get it unbraided, it's pretty easy to get to slide out the braiding hair. I'm really surprised at how shiny my hair still looks. Alright, now see, I started pulling the fake hair out too soon, so now I have this big old knot. What's going on here? So, take your time and unravel everything. Slowly slide this out. Slowly slide that out. pull out the little shed pieces and toss it. So now we just have my hair left, and so much shed hair. So yeah, just go through, pull it apart at the root. Take your time going down, because you run into like the issue at the end where it's already like dry and kind of tangly. So you're going to take your time doing this part. So once you got all of the necessary tangles out, you know, majority of the tangles, pull through a few more times to get out that shed hair. Take it and swoop it to the back and clip it. Alright, last one. We're going to do this one more again. One more time. Ooh, this is low-key like a vibe with the side swept and the little low-key slick back. It's like, no, let's go ahead and pull all of this out. I have so missed my hair. Oh my gosh. And like, it probably don't look too bad, but like, she feels so dry. Ugh, definitely need to do like a really good deep conditioner. Oh my goodness. But listen, I got invited to like a chill girls night tonight. I might just go like this. Like, keep the ponytail holder on deck though, just in case. Cause yeah, this is like a little vibe. Got a little teeny part, you know, tuck this back. My shape ain't that bad. I think I might need to start doing more like elongated styles, because I really have not realized how long my hair has gotten. Wow. Wow. Ooh, who is she? Okay. Okay. But no, anyway, you know, I hope what I said, you know, way back yonder in the video was very useful. You know, if you're thinking about starting something, start it. If you have already started, be consistent with it. And that applies to anything, not just doing videos, you know, trying to be a social media influencer. That applies to anything. Like, if you want to start a detailing business, like if you want to start an auto shop, like whatever you want to do it. Don't wait for anyone to give you the okay. Don't wait for anyone to be like, yeah, I think now's a good time. There is no time like the present. I don't know what that banging sound is. My neighbors. Ooh. Anywho, thanks so much for watching, guys. It's been real kicking it with y'all. I gotta go though. I got moves to make. I got plans to shake. I don't know what that even means. But yeah, if this is your first time here, make sure you are subscribed by clicking that button down below. I don't know which side it's on, but you know what it looks like. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that bell so you get notified of my new uploads, because they're going to be coming much more frequently. They ain't going to be no more once a week. Might be twice, might be 3 times. You never know. Hit the bell so you will know. And you know, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.